everyone, we are back in the Planet Crafter 2.0 doing the Aqualis start and not doing too bad. Although there's still some hurdles that we need to overcome, right? We are currently at Gig, we need to go to Terra. Don't know how we're going to do that, but I'm going to try. That said, I do provide fresh content on YouTube every day. So if you guys want to get notified when there's something new to watch, please subscribe and hit that bell. This that gives you those notifications 100%. The subscription does not. However, by subscribing, you're still supporting me. That said, we also have a Discord. That's our primary method of communication, and we have a merch store as well. Both the Discord invite and the merch store link can be found on my website, the video description, and the YouTube channel. Let's get into the game and see what we can do. I will give myself a middle mouse button, and we do here a quality start. And I think I was sleeping on my bed that I finally have. Yeah, so you guys see this here. We are at about 500 gigs, and it's going relatively slowly. This has to be zipping a little bit more. As we are zipping, what else can I do here? We have 1.1. Insects is a little bit on the shit side. Well, we are not going to get the trade platform here. I'm pretty sure. Let's check. So we unlock this, so we can make superfood. We can make this. Butterfly farm, we have that already. This one will be kind of interesting. The insect spreader rocket. This is the one that I'm waiting for, 23. So we need another 10 kilograms for that. Then we have, how much does this give? It doesn't tell me what the fish does. The T2 aquarium, that might be interesting. Here, that's the one that will give us animals. Los Animales. Then here we can actually harvest. And here's the animal spreader rocket. So what can we do in the meantime? Oh, we get that seed that we have outside. We haven't finished looking at that, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview. So we have a bunch of tree spreaders there. I forgot how many, 7 or 8. So we're never going to get a trade platform, trade rocket platform kind of thing. Honestly, I can't see shit. Can I go up here? For fuck's sake. No, this kind of ends here. No, I can't. And there's like just too many bloody trees that... There's just trees everywhere. Oxygen now is at 100%, so that's no longer an issue. And how many of those suckers do we have? 4, so 8. That's the maximum that this thing can do. What does this bad boy do here? Gives me a rare level. Huh. We can make frog stuff, right? But does the frog stuff make any difference? Is there a frog thingy? What is this? Oh, we have frog stuff. Hold on, let me show you the frog stuff. The frog stuff is down here. Those are the frogs. This is how they look like. You can just walk over this thing. Cool looking frogs. This one here is the bomb. I think we need to make another one of those eventually. And then this is the food. We need to come up with something to boost. Something to boost arena. Alright, so that was that. Then when I switch to this here, we get T3 animal food, the animal shelter here, a double what we currently have, the animal feeder, Does it open at the same time? Yeah. T2 animal food opens after T3. This is great design. Excellent. Ah, the extraction platform. That's part of this. And the solar system screen. Hopefully this will not need a compass. And then you have the interplanetary travel rocket. So we will be able to escape the planet. That's good news bears. And this thing will never work here. Let's see. What else? Heat we fixed. We did this yesterday, so there's 8 of these suckers. I'm waiting for these. How much does the T4 need? Maybe we just make like a bunch of T4s. Now that we have some room. Let's drink some water here. So there's 3. I don't know if I will be able to go up here. Really? If I can get on the rim, then we have another chance. I'm not on that rim, I'm like just down here. Alright, so and there's 8 of them, right? Because the center is... How do you get in? From the side? No, the side is pretty close. Okay, I can't get in there. But there's 8 of them, so now we're making a decent amount. Let's make a couple more of these. And then once the T5 unlocks, we need to reposition them. Alright, how much? Excuse me. Well, there's a whole bunch. Oh, here. 1, 2, 3. What do I need? 3 of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 5. 5. And then now we need a ton of super alloy, which I probably have. So we can make 5 more. Let's start here. What is it interfering with? It's the AC. We are having like 85 degrees here. Alright, so I can position you here. How about the position? Then we do 2 more. What are you complaining about? Jesus. I may have to go. There's like 1 pixel that is green. Oh, we're missing 1. Please, it won't stop. It just won't stop. So that will be an improvement that is substantial, right? And later on, we need to just dismantle them, and we are okay. Alright, where are we now? Well, still shit. Still shit, okay. Oh, I need to check something. Yes. Without fuses, we are screwed. The biomass is ridiculously high. That's good. Alright, I will just go somewhere and blow my nose. Maybe something interesting for you guys to look at. While I do this. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just need to sit back down. Whew. Jesus Christ. The garage is south facing. This is where I sit. And the sun is hitting it from the west. And so the AC kicks on and then blows like a whole bunch of cold air in here. Oh, that's something cool to watch, huh? No, it's not bad. All right. What else can I do? I think we should make this a goal. I mean, I tried with these. These ones are shiitake. These ones are basically done. This one won't set up, right? Plus, I don't have a microchip, a compass microchip. Let's look at this one. Do I have another Pastera? I think I do. Would be here and it's the blue one. Yeah, we have a Pastera. Which means I need. I should actually collect a bunch of sulfur. That wouldn't be a dumb idea, would it? Let's take this with us. I'll just go looking for sulfur here. I like how the colors change. This is amazing. I don't know how I did that. That was chef's kiss. Let's just get some sulfur here. Oh, while this is ongoing, we can actually disable that. Even if I have shitty larva, butterfly larva, it's still pretty kick-ass to have this one. Yeah, I don't know how I did the changing colors. That is a mystery. Is there anything in here? I'll pick up these two. And I think we won't find any more wrecked spacecraft. This is going to be it. Maybe eventually we need to look into drones. Even if I have like a couple of drones. Have I not seen this before, or are they all empty? They're all empty, so they will give me We have the T6 backpack, I think. Yep. Alright, I will do more exploration here for sulfur, but I think I need to build this thing before we get too carried away, because it is actually helping in the terraformation. So if I wait too long, what will happen is that I'm just wasting time in a sense. Alright, where should I put this? There is a room here. Where's exactly? No, shit. There's 6. We could put it in there. I will put it like here for now. Something like that. And then we take this, I'll deposit the here. And then we need some eggplant. Damn it. Oh, what does this guy do here? Is he ever doing anything useful? Probably not, right? So what is the highest? 250. 230. This one's all shiitake. Alright, so we can make we need some of this here. This thing is just screwing with me now. Look at all this nitrogen. And then we need, is this done? Washer is done. And again, we are making this thing here. Alright, is any left over? No. We need bioplastic, the pastera. What a weird formula, right? Do we have bioplastic or did I use it all up? I didn't see any bioplastic. Oh, bioplastic needs mushrooms too. Silicon and water. This thing is just screwing with me now. And then we need one of these. And we can make it. Not having to go hungry is pretty decent. Not having to go hungry is pretty decent. Did this guy make anything else useful? 120. This will fill up. Look at this split. Can I make better butterflies here myself? No, because it's random. We can get the 500, but it's always the same formula, so we end up mostly having shit. What does this thing make? Animals. We might make one with shitty... Let's position this guy here somewhere. I will align the feet. Alright, what does that do for us? Did it double? I think it might have doubled. It's definitely at 1.9. It was like 1.5 or something. But it's going a little bit faster. If we make rockets, I need... Oh, I have a lot of this. This is why I don't want to make rockets for drones. Because I rather make rockets for this stuff. So currently we have 5544. Or maybe we should even wait until we get the animal rocket. You know? Because animals will be the highest boost. And this needs to be T, not G. So we did that. We could do this with shitty fish seeds. So if I make another one of those, it's 9,000 and some energy. If I make this, it does oxygen, energy, plants, insects, and animals. What is this? Insects. So this actually boosts animals. We could do one like that. It needs a... But where do I get the fish eggs? I would have to make fish eggs, right? And this needs T2 mutagen. What is this? 250, 300, 200. So it needs C. Oh, and fertilizer. So I would need 3 fertilizers. I don't know if that's worth it. How much does one of those create? But it has the 1,000 fish eggs in it, right? 1,500. And you create how much? 330,000 of animals. So we will have like a third of this. And it's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it, to be honest. Alright, let's drink here. Can I drink here? No, right? Genetic extractor. I will actually build it. Maybe you can get rid of some of the stuff. What does the genetic extractor need? Oh shit, it needs a circuit board. That's a complex thing. Do I have any? No. So we need... What's the circuit board need? Bioplastic, right? Why can't we just make everything on the same thing? Bioplastic, zeolite, and a bunch of weird stuff. And bioplastic needs 2 mushrooms. Two mushrooms, one of this. One water. The water collector is the only one that doesn't really disappoint. It's doing great. I need zeolite. You may have to collect some zeolite. Should have checked that one first, huh? Then what it doesn't need aluminum and all kinds of weird shit? Got that. Iron is a little bit of a problem because there's only a finite amount of iron on this thing. So I have that, and now I need 3 waters and 3 algae to get that started. Let's see how our power looks like, because we put one of those suckers up. I think that one is almost 200, right? Yeah, almost 200. 10. We have less than 2,000 to spare. Alright, let's make this. And for that, I need one of those. What the? It generates more nitrogen than it does anything else. So we have this mutagen. We need to make a beehive. Which means I need a bee larva. Bee larva. And a blackberry. Maybe we need more teleporters too, to go to all the places. Oh, and we need bioplastic too. Oh, what do you need? A green one? There's no algae here. Yeah, we're making slowly progress. Oh, which reminds me, we need to check this guy. Oh, there's a bee larva. I wonder if we have other bee larvae in here already. No. How good is this? Nope. Shiitake good. That's how good it is. Is the squashy ready? This guy is just... He's going with me now, right? We need 2 mushrooms. Is the mushroom ready? No, it's at 60, 65 or something. So we need 2 mushrooms here. And 1 water. Alright, we should put this one here maybe. Hold on. It's not really that easy to do. Alright, let's keep it like that and we get one. So technically now we can make superfood. Because with the beans here and this here. And we need, what did I want to make? Oh, this thing here. And for that, I need, oh, I need red. No, for purple you need this. Ah, man. Are you serious? Red just needs those three things and that's it? So for the red one, we need a petri dish. I don't think I have enough water to make the petri dish. Or maybe when we come back. Hold on. So now we can build this thing. Where did I build this? Maybe we built it here. Gucci Gucci. Now we should get occasionally these too. Alright, what do you do here? Gives me a lot of lava. Alright. What's my power situation? Getting there. We can always build these things. Sort of. Alright, let's go and look for more sulfurium. Oh, there's one. The amount of sulfur that I'm using is ridiculous. Typically I do it with drills and heaters, but not on this planet or moon. Looking for sulfur. Now that we have oxygen and we can just drink with the couch cushion, I'm in pretty good shape. I could have sworn that this one wasn't here. Sworn. I didn't put any sulfur here. Doesn't it look amazing? Looking for sulfur. I like those trees. I wonder if I should do that. That might not be a dumb idea, because even if you do just one, it gives us a bonus of 1,000. That's better than sitting on nothing. It's better to get that 1,000, even if you get it just once. That's my argument. Even if you get it just once, better to have that one bonus than to have nothing. Thanks for joining. We're collecting sulfur. Don't they look like candles? Alright, where is my teleporter? So we've got a whole bunch of sulfur. Let's see. Get that out of here. No, it's too much. But we have to put the sulfur somewhere. Too much. Can I consolidate? Fits exactly. Where do I put the superfood usually? Here, right? Alright, we wanted to make an insect rocket. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's a lot of bees. Well, we have one bee. We have one bee. We need more bees, but I don't know if I want to do it like this. Because that's a lot of resources. Let's work on the rocket here first. So we have that. We have that. And making a purple is like an act of Congress, right? You need honey and a common larva. Honey, I just used the honey. Do you have some commons here? Right, now I need these. I want to do it like this because that might be a lot of resources. Now that we can make just these ourselves. So this thing could make these, or no? I don't know. Oh, isn't there like some silkworms down here too? Let's convert that into something. So I made one more of these. But it still has shitty stuff inside. There's a 250 and two 230s. Not great. Waiting for one bee. And to make the bee is just a lot of resources, right? You need a black packet and you need the mutagen. There's a lot of sulfur being used. So at 52%, 36,009,282. And at this point, I need to make a decision whether I want to save rockets for animal rockets, rocket engines, right? Do I want to save rocket engines for animal rockets? Or do I want to use the rocket engines for something now? I think we get better use out of save them for animal rockets. Because it may seem like it may seem like a done deal, but it isn't. We are still very much struggling. The only reason that I do an insect rocket because we have insects 149,000. So if I can make that times 1,000, that's going to be sufficiently large for me to justify that one rocket. I'm just waiting for another bee. Send the rocket off. Where are we here with progress? It's still very much a struggle. This one is next at 23. We are at 19, so we need 4 more, and then all hell breaks loose. Neither one of them is making something useful. So is this one just has some more, well, it has one of those. Take that. I wonder if I should keep one here and just name it sulfur. But I want to go over there and see if I can find more sulfur possible. Looks cool. Any sulfurium. Nada. Any sulfurium. What is with this little island here? Do you have anything? No. So I want to go up there and just check those ponds, not up, just the ponds. And I'm waiting for another bee to spawn, because now we should be getting bees for free. Still looking for sulfur here. I may want to consolidate a little bit my boxes. Oh wow, this is completely new. And then there was one here. What's no food? We're fine. I'll just go up and then come back down again, looking for sulfur. There's no sulfur here. While we have later on an infinite supply of sulfur, it is limited right now, right, to only what I can find. And honestly, I don't know if the sulfur here respawns. It might not. And we need black packets, all kinds of sulfur resources. The amount of black packets that are making this run was ridiculous. Never made that many in my entire game. Maybe because, I typically at some point use the autocrafter. And then you don't notice. You simply don't notice how much you're making. Did you make any bees? No, did you make any bees? Yes, you did. So we can make the rocket now. I'll actually go and do the rocket right away. Oh, let's see what this thing says. 149,000 for insects. Hold on. Oh, this is no longer accessible. That's fine. How will I get rid of it? Like this, easy. And now it says 2.2 million. That just outdid plans by itself. That one rocket. That was totally worth it. And then once we get animals, it's going to bam zoom into the moon. Alright, we need to consolidate something here with the... Can I move? No, there's not enough room to move this. Where did I put my... Oh, here. We'll never get more, I think. Right, we'll never get more. This is a 200. No, we have 230. We have 230, so it's not going to make a difference. But I can throw this in here. Get those genes. And then I'm putting the food here for now. So power is at this level, okay. This opening up will be critical. We're almost there. But I don't have a fuse for it. Should we make a reactor? Although a reactor, this requires, yeah, iridium and uranium are limited resources. In the sense, osmium is as well. Like this is all the osmium that I have. Well, I have no osmium. It's all in these things, right? But these will be dismantled. The T4 drills will be dismantled. So each one gives me 3 osmium. It's still very much a survival. It's not like easy. It's not. Now it's giving me bees. Jesus. And this is... You can't make this up. I will put the bees here in case I want to do something with them. These can be useful. So we have one insect rocket. Maybe I will take a note. Hold on. Because I don't have a compass, right? So I can't make the screen, so I'm just tracking this manually. And Riley will never send me a message with the plans for a trade platform, so I can't buy fuses. That's just how it goes. Can I make another? I could make another teleporter, but it would require an osmium, which I don't have. All my osmium is basically tied in those drills. Oh, let's get some stuff from here. This should be done, right? So we can put this in here. Yeah, and unfortunately I can't dismantle anything, because that's I guess a blueprint microchip that I can put it in here, but I have to find it. And everything that's findable we did already find. Alright, let's think about what else we could build while we're waiting for this thing to open up. We need to do something with power. Power! Do we have anything here that I could dismantle? That gives me a red packet. I need a red packet. Honestly, do we need this thing? Because I need to build one of those, I think. Nothing that really comes to mind that needs a red packet. And I think I have... This is all the iridium that I will ever have. Do we really have no red packets? No, I don't think so. We used up everything. What needs red packets here? This one doesn't need. We'll never be able to make that because I can't make a T2 jetpack. I don't know if I want to waste one. Do we need this thing? First of all, how much power does it suck? 117. I mean, it can make Lermas. But I have the entire closet full with Lermas. We'll never get the walnuts plant. I think I will dismantle it. That reduces my power by a little bit and gives me a couple of resources that I then can use to make one of those. Just in case. We have a lot of these. Alright, we have a lot of these. And then I just need 3 waters. Really, it's rather large. Alright, which one do you boost? Which one makes more power? This makes 290 power, this makes 331. Alright, boost that one. What does that buy us? Yeah, 2000. Because once the T3 opens up, all hell will break loose. All hell will break loose. Well, I guess I will put it in here. The insect rocket was a good idea. Why do the plant things suck so much? This gives 1400, and then we have 4 plant boosters, so 4000. I'm wondering if something is incorrect. I don't know how many of you have of those. At least 7, possibly 8. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they each give how much? 1.4 million. I will actually calculate that sucker. So 145 times 8. Okay. Times 4000. Right? Times 4000. This should be... That's a ridiculously high number. Worry about 4000. Alright, the number that I get from Rose is 11 million. 11.6 million. Yeah, something is fishy. Something is fishy. And we have 4 plant rockets on top of that. So one of them gives 1.45 million. One. Do we have plant rockets? Yeah, we have biomass rockets. Right, we have biomass rockets. Hold on a second. Biomass, 4 biomass rockets. Alright, let's take care of that. So one of them says it gives 1.4 million in plants. And I have 1.2. Should be way more. Should be way more. I need to go somewhere a little bit further because these things are huge. You have to align with something there, son. Yep. You still have 4 to go. That's why I built that thing. God damn. So we set up, I want to say 5. Yeah, and each one of them sucks 300. How much do these suck? Almost nothing. These ones are very power hungry. Alright, different plan. Ah, shit. I don't know if that's worth it. I have no idea. I have no idea if that was worth it. Let's see what those dice for. Alright, we can keep building. So 4, that's 1200. Right, how much do I have? 4. So how many is there? 1, 2, 3, plus 5, I think, right? We will never know. I could make more. If you have more power, I can make more. And we already have 5 rockets of this type. Really. Cloud. Filling in. And then we may have to look at dismantling them. Let's see. So pressure is now up to something comical. We could make a couple more. I mean, I have rods here out of the wazoo. I have rods out of the wazoo. So this will give me 6. How much super alloy do I have? More super alloy required. It pains me to say, but we are running out of super alloy. Hold on a second. We cannot make... I mean, I could go looking for super alloy. That's another possibility here. Plus, dismantling the small ones gives a ton of super alloy. Let's see. Pressure, what is this? 459. Oh, they suck energy 375. So, yeah. We need to disassemble these. Which also gives me back my... It gives me 3 more, I think. And we need to disassemble them anyways. There's just... It's not helping at all. So let's set up the new ones and then disassemble. I'm concerned that we might actually get power constrained. But we have 5 rockets, so that's 5,000 percent boost. So we should just keep going. I almost clicked. I almost had it. Alright, that's all of those. I think I will need more. We have a lot of titanium here. My humble starter capsule. So let's check the power, and let's disassemble the others. Shuffle around some stuff. You can see in the top right, it's zipping pretty good. But it's zipping pretty good, but it should be zipping faster. That's the problem. Let's take care of that. I don't know about the titanium. We have a lot of... So this goes in here. Good. Let's check power. Yeah, not that much. Not that much. And we don't have any iridium, so I can't do this. I could do these ones, but yeah. They also need super alloy. No joke. We already dismantled this thing here. Let's check this real quick. What's with all this crap that it gives me? Look at all this garbage. What does this thing cost? 300 power. Right, disassembling. I think we have osmium rods out of the belt. The osmium rods are not the problem. Couple more, one more. No, we have a better in there, right? This is not helping. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Alright, can we do this? Each one of them. Let's see how much power they add. 375. I will actually calculate it. 375.5 times 3 is this much. Plus 12,970. 2.85. We'll have less than 800 left over. So 2. And this will be like all the T5 drills that this planet can make. That's it. We can check the power consumption on how many drills we have. Perfect. And the trade rocket you get from a message with Riley. Riley will never message me. Now the question is, we could possibly dismantle these. Let's look at our power stuff. This might be interesting. So we have 14 drills, 8 heaters that are boosted with one single heat fuse. Then we have 8 tree spreaders, and we have 130 of those. Our current power consumption is, let's say, 14,100, and we have 14,800. I don't know if we can dismantle this thing. We might not be able to. How much power do you currently make? It makes almost 2,000. Yeah, we cannot dismantle it. We have 735 to spare. Oh, it says right here. Now we could get rid of all these. We have 130 of them. So if I do this drill 130, it does pressure. Currently it's responsible for a pressure of, let's calculate that. 130 of 1.5 is responsible for 195 pressure. So we could dismantle them and free up 650 energy. But what to do with the resources? Super alloy wise, this is it. 8. Yeah, this one is empty. This one now has already been repurposed. Right? This has some other crap in it. So everything on this planet is finite. Let's not get confused that this is not the case. Next goal is that, 52 kilos. Ugh, I can't wait to get rid of the gas extractors. So in principle, we could dismantle now. I just don't know what to do with the resources. Hey, we can make one more. Hold on. Hold on a second. But then I don't have any super alloy. Different problem. If I do that, I don't have any more super alloy. I would have to go and harvest super alloy somewhere. $66. Should we do a stopwatch? It's pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty fast. So let's say 2 seconds. It was 1.85. 2 seconds. So we have 100 minus 67 times 100 times 2 divided by 60 seconds. It's 110 minutes to get to 100%. 110 minutes. It's not terrible. I just don't know how to get from there to T's. But one thing that we can do now is dismantle stuff. Does this one need a baggie? No. Do we have enough power? How much power does this suck? 276. Yes. I want to go like over there, I think. Start dismantling stuff. The only thing that I don't know what to do is with the resources. I don't think we can much more consolidate. We also need to explore this a little bit more thoroughly. Yeah, there is no way that I can take all the titanium. Just not happen. And I think I don't want to spend the rocket on drones. I'd rather spend the rocket on animal rockets. We will need those. And any seashells I will take because we need the super alloy. Checking for seashells here too. Algae. Uh, Alright, what can we do here? This could be consolidated a little bit. But there's no way I can store all the titanium. I mean, what I can do is I can put a temporary layer here. But I think this will be ultimately a problem. Ultimately, I think I have to drop it. What's with all this shit? All the shit that we are getting. Oh, can I take some of this crap and just dump it? Let's see. Oh, those ones are size 2. They're useless. Alright, let's think a little bit. Pick this one. Is it performing? More bees. Kind of crazy to think, right, that we set all this up and it was like super required for survival. And now we, it's obsolete technology. Alright, all the rest we need to dump. They give 200 pressure and consume 700 in resources. There's no seashells here. How much does a solar panel make? Maybe that's not a good idea to get rid of them. 6.5 energy. Let's leave them standing. The producers can remain. The consumers need to go. Can't drink. No? Wait it. It's nothing. Doesn't have a hitbox. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I don't want to dump iron. Yeah, I don't want to dump iron. Can avoid it. Nice structures, huh? It's a little bit cool. Alright, looks like we cleaned this up. Maybe we need to go over there next. There, not there. I think there could be some seashells over there. There is an island atoll, an atoll, before this stuff comes. Yeah, I don't know what's with the storms. The storms don't work properly. It's getting really dark. Need to unlock the animal phase. That will really help. I think this is different from that. There could be some super alloys too here. I keep forgetting that there's this atoll here. That is a super cool atoll as well. I like the little lakes. Yeah, there's a seashell here. So we still get some super alloy, a little bit. We need to do some maintenance here. There used to be a group of 3 seashells here, I think. But we must have taken some. Yeah, the ore extractor is not doing anything for me here. I'm actually thinking maybe I should try to put one down. The game doesn't know that I'm on Aqualis. Maybe it's going to forgive me and allow me to put an ore extractor. How useful would that be? I don't know. I don't know. Each one of us has 3 resources. Yeah, so we have 4. I'll leave the solar panels up. They don't hurt anything. I think we should drop this off. Oh yeah, this guy opened up. I wonder if I can make one. So this is full. No, this is full, almost. I don't know what the tree sparrow is, man. The tree sparrow says 1.4 million. One. I have 8, and this says 1.2. I don't know what the tree sparrow is, if they are working as intended. Ooh. Let's get some water. Looking for clams, seashells. There could be some in the back. This is sort of like there's one. The neglected island, you know? The neglected island. Because once this shows up, you forget that this exists. And this is just consuming power and it's not contributing to anything. Right now we're full. What are these? Plants of some sort. I think that's it on this island. Remember the first time when we actually went to here and we had to swim? That was ridiculous. I think we're going back. Is there another atoll here? I can't see. This is like trippy colors. Trippy colors. Yeah, I think there's another atoll here. You should also visit that thing in the distance. Because I think what will happen is that we might still find some stuff there. There's definitely super alloy, but we can make more drills and find enough. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know if we will make quite 1 tera today, because it said 110 minutes. That's almost 2 hours now. I was already like 2 hours in or something. I'm thinking, did we miss anything up here? I don't think so. The only source of microchips is the crashed satellites. Yeah, this is a completely different atoll. I think eventually I will go there, and then I want to go to over there. This one and this one. I feel there's still some juice. And we desperately need to unlock animals. I think once we have natural life, we'll unlock, right? Let's do this one here first. This one seems to be like standalone. No, how about this one then? Alright, where that big rock is where we started. I would have never imagined that we are going to collect ET2s. That's just mind-boggling. I'm trying to maintain a view here, but I don't know if this will be working. Where can I store more stuff? I can't store here, right? No. We could store here potentially. Let's drink and eat and service this thing. No, that's shiitake. You know, while living is pretty comfortable, it is still a struggle to get to complete terraformation, trust me. Yeah, I have maybe half an hour that I want to play, so I don't think we're going to quite finish it. But that's alright. Yeah, they are just sucking 600 power that I can use for something else. And power is now finite. It's not infinite anymore. Power is now... Everything is... That will require some rejiggering, although I have to see how much power that sucks. Remember when we were dying? Every couple minutes? And this is a T1 jetpack. I can't make T2. You also don't have a compass. You can see on the top. There's no microchips. The only microchips that you get on this planet is the ones that you find in crashed satellites. The entire time it used to be over here, now it's here. Oh, that's dumb. There's also a finite amount of iron. This is why I'm keeping it. Keeping the iron. Iron is always useful. Alright, we wanted to look at these. Hold on. Finally unlock that. That sucks what? 218 energy versus 58. And it needs a circuit board. You know, honestly, I'm not going to upgrade. The heat and pressure is not worth it, and the energy consumption is just ridiculous. Let's see how our energy improves. Yeah, now we have 917. I'm getting us some energy, because later on, I know it sounds weird, but the energy is finite. And we need to make that animal coop, the animal theater, the machine that makes animal genes. All that stuff doesn't grow on trees. Hold on, I will deposit here. Then we do those islands, and once we get to the big rock, we are done. For the longest time, this was what was making us survive. Yeah, there's the big rock already, I can see it. And the solar panels are key because each one of them makes 6.5 energy. And now we're done skis. Let's drink here. Oh, do we have a pile here? I will fly over there. I think there might be a pile. And I don't know how many more there are left. That's actually a good exercise. Let's go and check that out. So this is iron that we have left. Fits perfectly. And then how many? None. Is it really true? Yeah, we don't have any T2 drills anymore. This is crazy. Yeah, no T2 drills. How much? It wasn't a whole lot of super alloy, right? I will hang on to this because once I convert it into super alloy rods, I'm basically screwed. I can't undo it anymore. And the only super alloy, well, on that island we're going to find some more super alloy, the island where I'm going next. Oh shit. Technically I can probably dismantle one of them, but what will I do with the methane? How much power do you suck? 58. Let's leave them here. No. What do I get back? Some zeolite and some other resources, which are interesting. Hold on. Let's put this in here, in here, in here. There's a variety rod goes here. I don't have any more iridium single, and I can't make any ever. It's crazy. This should be done instantly, right? So we're slowly filling that up. It's cool that I can take an entire locker into my backpack. I wonder how my backpack looks like. That is something. Okay, did I want to do something here? I don't think I had anything here. Dude, when we first got the jetpack, that was such an event. That was such an event. Yeah, and I can't make infinite rockets either. Because step 1, the super alloy is limited. The iridium, I have 10, so I can make 5 rockets. Right, and I hope to make animal rockets. This is insane. I know it looks like really lush and such, but everything is extremely limited. That one insect rocket that I sent off, I thought about this for a while. That was a calculated risk. Where's the yellow stuff here? And there's another one up there. That wouldn't be golden clams, would it? No, it's some kind of flowers growing, which is new. There's just flowers growing there. So now we can actually collect super alloy here. Hey, are they all empty? Just in case. Is there something here? You know, waterfall always has super secret stuff. Can't go. So I assume we will get still a considerable amount of super alloy here. Butterflies. Like all the super alloy that we didn't farm earlier. I kind of want to go where the waterfall is and see if there's anything real. Imagine we find the rod. It's the second time that happened. All those are shit. All of them. Every single one. Is something here? No. Dude, a T1 jetpack when we got that, oh my god. Not having to swim and hold your bearing while swimming. These ones just look amazing, don't they? And the natural life on this planet are the crabs, right? There's like 4 of them. And they usually spawn in clusters too. Where's the waterfall? Underneath me? No, I can't hear it. This looks like a piece of super alloy. Once we farm this, then this is all the super alloy in the game. It's really interesting because it's not infinite. Oh, come on. You are denying me? It's pretty effectively denying me. There's a waterfall. Is it the same one that we saw earlier? I will go down this corridor and come back up. I can see how the designer placed them. Cool. Oh, this is kind of mazy, if that makes sense. Mazy. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm playing Aqualis start. This is full, this is that. Need to put this stuff because it's too much. So I can probably make more T2s, T5s. Alright, that's what's happening. Yeah, we're still fine. No worries. Yeah, this one is shit. Animals 85, insects 25, plants, oxygen 250, sucks 225. This one is shiitake. Finite amount of iron, so I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of it. We could get these things here. A little bit of maintenance, you know. What do I do with this, man? Okay, this is looking good. maintenance. All right, let's look at the stats. So 1.2, 2.2, 680, 36 million, 9 million, 2.6 million, 4 million. I know the number looks like way smaller because this is longer. The biomass is 4 million. We had 942 and 84 here. So next session, we're going to unlock. We're going to unlock this. It's pretty cool. Let's eat a little bit more. Where's my power? 1,000. Power is finite. I can only make so much stuff on this planet. Let's see. Could I make more wind turbines? Yeah, but I can't boost them. The wind turbines need that, so I need mushroom, silicon, and water. So I could make more wind turbines, but let me show this. So I made one of those, and then we have. You only have the ones that you find. You cannot buy any. So these already don't boost the last wind turbine. So if I look at this wind turbine here, will you tell me how much? Yeah, it identifies itself. What the heck is this? Where's the like phosphorus sticking out of here? 2 of them. 2. It doesn't actually tell me how much it makes. Boosted. Do I ever get a readout? No. But what I can show you here is how much the wind turbines are making power, right? Should be able. So 8 of them, one is not boosted, make 12,000. And when we look here, a single wind turbine makes 290. So yeah, they're quite boosted, right? And this one thing is also boosted. By the way, I cannot make explosive powder anymore. I don't have iridium. I would have to find something else that requires explosive powder and take that apart. So we still have 56 T1 solars that make 364. I could make more, but I think the most effective power generation thing, I cannot also make this because it requires iridium. And I need uranium to make rockets, right? There is no infinite resources. This is a finite resource environment, ecosystem. It looks like some of these, like this is infinite, essentially, right? This is infinite. So I could make more wind turbines. I mean, the silicon is not infinite. But, you know, there is a ton of silicon on the planet so that we could make more wind turbines that just wouldn't be boosted. Right? These wind turbines that I make, they wouldn't make 12,000. Right? If you make 12,000 divided by 8, yeah, that's a lot. Let's do the calculation here real quick. 12,470. And one of them makes 290. So I will subtract that one. Minus 290. And then divide it by 7. So each one of them makes 1,740. Yeah. They are very boosted. And the reason we are using wind turbines is because they need silicon and essentially resources that I can replenish, like eggplant. What does the bioplastic need, right? It needs mushrooms and silicon. Mushroom I'm growing here, so as long as I'm harvesting mushroom, we have infinite mushrooms. Silicon is not infinite, but, you know, there is a lot on the planet. So I'm going to take a napsy here. I actually like that my shoes have like some stuff on the sole. That's pretty neat. And I even have a mic here. You see that? Never get to look at me like up close, to be honest. That's because the window is moving the camera closer. Let me see more details. There's the hammer. You can actually see that the hammer has it's like a front facing, there's two compartments. Alright, so we're going to call it a day here. Tomorrow is going to be Fallout New Vegas. Alright everyone, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Did I quit? Yeah, I quit. Yeah. I just check if everything looks kosher, everything looks good. Thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow is going to be Fallout New Vegas. Probably more exploration. And eventually we're going to finish as the NCR. We did already a house finish. Um, I don't know if the NCR requires you to go and kill house. That is something that I'm interested in, right? Because there is a room that is locked. So I want to go inside and check out what's inside. You know how I am when it comes to loot, right? I have to have it. Excuse me. That's it. I provide fresh content on YouTube every day. So if you guys want to invite in the merch, link can be found on my website, the video description, and the YouTube channel. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.